That has to be contexted with the fact that in Nova Scotia, the maritime history there, conquistadors, pirates, privateers, Captain Kidd, there's this belief that treasure was deposited.
Rick Lagina's wife said the rumors about Oak Island are true. Rick, A.A. from the show The Curse of Oak Island, A has always been private about his life. But this news from his wife has everyone talking. Everyone knows he and his brother Marty have been searching Oak Island for treasure, and now it seems there might be something big and mysterious hidden there. This new piece of information could change everything we knew about the island. Tune in next time to find out exactly what Rick's wife here revealed about the spooky secrets of Oak Island, exposing the terrible secret of Rick Lagina since the show The Curse of Oak Island started on the History Channel. People have been really excited about the brothers who lead the series. In this conversation, we'll focus on the older of the two. He has been fascinated by Oak Island ever since he was a kid, and now, he's living his dream of exploring the island. His journey shows that it's never too late to chase what you're passionate about. But what if the real secret isn't on the island? Stay tuned. What comes next may change everything. Many people wonder how he became interested in treasure hunting and if he's married. So, let's dig a little deeper into his life and find out. He was born on August 26, 1955, in Michigan. He's the second of 4 children born to Ann Cavalieri and Georgia Lagina. He grew up in Iron Mountain with his siblings and went to the local middle school. Later, he graduated from Kingsford High School. His father, George, was a U.S. Army veteran who served in World War II. He joined the Army in 1941 and spent time in both Panama and the Philippines before being honorably discharged in 1945. Sadly, his father passed away in 2010, which was a big loss for the family, especially because their mother, Ann, had died just a year earlier in 2009. His family includes his older sister Marion, his younger brother, and his youngest sibling, 3. Before becoming a TV personality, he worked as a postal officer in northern Michigan. He retired from the job a few years before he decided to fully focus on finding a treasure on Oak Island. But it wasn't until 2013, when he, his brother, and others began their televised hunt, that the adventure really took off. But that's not even the most surprising part of his story. Broken by this newfound passion wasn't something he kept to himself. He eagerly shared the stories and his excitement with his brother. The tale's way of mystery and adventure equally captivated his brother, cementing a shared lifelong interest that would eventually lead them to explore the island together. The brothers' early exposure to the legend of Oak Island deeply influenced their aspirations and dreams, planting the seeds for what would become a significant part of their lives. As both brothers grew older, this childhood curiosity transformed into a more concrete ambition. The allure of Oak Island's mystery did not fade as they entered adulthood. Instead, it evolved into a more serious pursuit, with both becoming increasingly committed to uncovering the island's secrets. Their early fascination laid the groundwork for a journey that would see them navigating the complexities and challenges of treasure hunting in their later years. At first, he wasn't thinking about making a TV show. He just wanted to follow his dream of searching for hidden treasures on the island. After he retired from his job as a postal worker, he decided it was time to chase that dream. However, you can't just go digging around on Oak Island without permission. So, over the years, he kept himself updated on the island's developments, while his brother found success in the oil and wind energy business. In 2004, he, his brother, and some investors from Traverse City, Michigan, bought part of the island. This purchase meant that they would keep 90% of anything they discovered, with the other 10% going to the Canadian government. But this wasn't the most exciting part. In 2013, a TV network approached him and his brother with the idea of turning their adventure into a show. They agreed, and the show became a huge success. He's fully focused on his exploration of Oaka Island and isn't looking for a relationship. While many fans are curious, and some even expressed their admiration on social media, his mind is set on his work, not on personal relationships. When it comes to his finances, since starting the show in 2013, he has earned quite a bit. His net worth is now estimated to be around $20 million, and it could grow even more if he makes any major discoveries on Oak Island. But even with all that money, his real passion remains the same: finding out what secrets Oak Island holds. For over 10 years, he, along with his brother, has been on an expensive and ambitious mission to uncover what many believe could be one of the biggest treasures in history. While the show highlights his professional journey, many people are also curious about his personal life. This curiosity has led to a lot of rumors, including ones about his marriage and claims about supposed secrets revealed by his wife. Despite being on TV, he is quite private, which only adds to the mystery surrounding him. One of the most common rumors involves his romantic life, with some even suggesting that his wife has confirmed certain long-held beliefs about Oak Island. But there's no solid proof behind these claims, and they mainly serve to increase the air of mystery around him and the island. In this piece, we'll look at the treasure hunt, his secretive personal life, and how reality and myth mix in the curse of Oak Island. As the sun sets on Oak Island, Rick's adventure digs deeper into new mysteries and challenges. A treasure hunter's tale. His fascination with Oak Island started when he was just 11 years old. He came across an article in Reader's Digest in 1965 that talked about the mysterious island and its many secrets. The article mentioned old legends about a money pit, treasure possibly hidden by pirates or the Knights Templar, and a connection to Marie Antoinette's missing jewels. These stories captured his imagination, and from that moment, he dreamed of one day solving the island's mystery. However, it wasn't until much later in life that he could fully pursue his dream. In 2006, he teamed up with his brother to start exploring Oak Island seriously. Before all this, he led a pretty quiet life, working as a postal worker. Even though his job was simple and modest, his passion for Oak Island's mystery never faded. His dedication eventually opened up bigger opportunities. In 2014, he became the star of The Curse of Oak Island, a show on the History Channel that follows the brothers' search for treasure. The show quickly became popular, and his once personal dream became something millions of people tuned in to watch. But this wasn't the hardest part of his journey. The main mystery on Oak Island is about what's called the Money Pit, a deep hole that was dug away by people long ago, possibly in the 1600s or 1700s. Some believe it holds treasure hidden by pirates or the Knights Templar. For over 200 years, many treasure hunters have tried to dig up the pit, but they've mostly found frustration and sometimes worse. According to a well-known legend, 7 people must die before the treasure will be found. So far, 6 people have lost their lives during these hunts. He and his brother are the latest explorers to take on the challenge, but they have an advantage that earlier hunters didn't have: modern technology and significant financial backing. Over the years, they've found interesting items like old coins, human bones, and even a lead cross that some experts believe could be connected to the Knights Templar. These discoveries have sparked more excitement and raised hopes that there may be something much more valuable hidden on the island. But the real treasure still hasn't been found. This has led to all sorts of ideas about what might be buried there. Some think it could be connected to Freemasons, others believe it might be old manuscripts by Shakespeare, and some even suggest it could be something from outer space. He and his brother are determined to uncover the truth, and this drive keeps both the TV show and their real-life search going strong. Ground-penetrating radar (GPR) allows the team to create detailed subsurface images of the island, revealing potential voids or anomalies without disturbing the ground. These a non-invasive technique can pinpoint areas of interest that might indicate the presence of buried structures or artifacts. A sonar mapping, another critical tool. Provides high-resolution images of the underwater terrain around the island, which is essential given the numerous flooded tunnels and pits that have thwarted past explorations. Advanced drilling techniques have also revolutionized their search. These methods allow for deeper and safer drilling to reach areas that were previously considered too risky or impossible to explore. Each core sample brought to the surface can be meticulously analyzed, offering clues about the geological composition and potential artifacts hidden far below. The integration of these technologies not only accelerates the search but also adds a layer of excitement and mystery. Each technological breakthrough brings him and his team one step closer to new discoveries, while carefully preserving the historical integrity of the site. This high-tech approach embodies our perfect blend of historical curiosity and a modern scientific inquiry, illustrating how the quest for ancient treasures has evolved into a sophisticated exploration that captivates millions of viewers around the world. But finding strange artifacts wasn't the most challenging part of their journey. While the Curse of Oak Island mainly focuses on the treasure hunt, the show's popularity has naturally made people curious about his personal life. Even though he's well known now, he is still a very private person. In fact, most of what people think they know about him outside of the treasure hunts comes from rumors or unconfirmed stories. One of the most common rumors is about whether he is married. Despite what some may read online, he has never been married. There have been occasional whispers that he has a secret wife or partner, but there's no real proof behind these claims. Some fans have even speculated that he might be gay, but once again, there's been no confirmation or statement from him. He seems happy to keep his personal life out of the spotlight. But this wasn't the strangest rumor that people spread about him. A story that spread widely involved a photo that was quickly deleted from social media, showing him standing next to a woman in a wedding dress. Fans immediately jumped to the conclusion that he had secretly gotten married. However, it turned out the woman was actually the wife of one of his friends. This incident shows just how eager fans are to uncover any details about his personal life, even when the reality is much more ordinary. Treasure hunting is not just physically demanding, it can also be an emotional roller coaster. For him, searching for Oak Island's secrets has been his lifelong passion. But that dedication hasn't come without challenges. The financial burden has been huge, with some estimates saying that he and his brother have spent millions of dollars in their quest to find the treasure. Every new find on Oak Island fuels Rick's drive, pushing him to search deeper and hold on to hope. The true cost of Rick Lagina's quest on Oak Island, but the financial strain isn't the only issue. The emotional toll of continuously digging, searching, and coming up empty-handed can weigh heavily on someone. Year after year, they've made amazing discoveries, but their main treasure still remains out of reach. But spending millions wasn't even the toughest part of this journey. There are rumors that he has been going through some tough personal times. It's said that his wife or significant other has been battling cancer. While he prefers to keep his personal life private, many believe this struggle has deeply affected him. The emotional weight of caring for someone you love who is sick, while also focusing on a decades-long treasure hunt, is unimaginable. Yet, he has stayed dedicated to both his family and the Oak Island search, showing a strength that many admire. The treasure hunt itself can be seen as our reflection of the emotional challenges he and others face. Oak Island offers the promise of great rewards, but more often than not, it brings disappointment and difficulty. The fact that he and his team keep going, year after year, even when things get tough, I says a lot about his character. His ongoing dedication to this quest shows that searching for treasure, whether it's something you can't hold or something more emotional, often comes with a high personal cost. But that's not the hardest part. Imagine you're juggling these personal battles while you're also continuing a treasure hunt that has dragged on for years with no clear end in sight. The determination needed for Boto is extraordinary, and his ability to handle both worlds, his personal life and his life on Oahu Island, makes his resilience stand out even more. This treasure hunt has its highs and lows, like the challenges he faces in his personal life. Oak Island might hold great riches, but it also holds plenty of setbacks. Just like in life, the real challenge is staying the course, even when things seem impossible. Even though he has had to deal with the personal struggles, he hasn't given up on the search. His determination reminds us that, in life and treasure hunts, it's not always about the end result. It's about pushing through, no matter how hard things get. He is now in his 70s. And while he hasn't shown any signs of slowing down in the search for Oak Island's treasure, it's natural to wonder what will happen next. They have spent more than 10 years working on the island, uncovering important clues. But the main goal of finding the treasure still hasn't been achieved. Even so, his legacy is already solid. His work on the curse of Oak Island brought this mysterious island to people all over the world. Thanks to his efforts, he's earned a place in the history of treasure hunting. Whether or not the treasure is ever found, he has inspired many others, both treasure hunters and fans of mysteries alike. Oak Island, once an unknown spot off the coast of Nova Scotia, is now famous worldwide, largely because of him. But this isn't the biggest challenge they face. As the search on Oak Island continues, the prospect of new technologies and innovative approaches holds promise for uncovering its long-hidden secrets. He and his brother have already begun to prepare for the future by involving the younger generation in their quest. His brother's children, Alex and Maddie, have been introduced to the intricacies of the treasure hunt, signaling a potential passing of the torch to them in the years to come. This transition suggests a continuation of the family's involvement in the Oak Island mystery, regardless of whether the current efforts yield the elusive treasure. The legacy of the family is intricately woven into the fabric of the Oak Island story, ensuring that their names will be associated with the island for generations. The commitment of the family to this enigmatic endeavor will be a defining feature of their history, remembered by enthusiasts and historians alike. Whether the treasure is found or remains a legend, the impact of the family on the exploration of Oak Island will undoubtedly be a lasting one. And yet, the story of Oak Island doesn't end here. His journey is one filled with adventure, mystery, and dedication. His determined search for the treasure on Oak Island has fascinated millions of people. While the treasure remains hidden, his story continues to capture attention. Along the other way, rumors about his personal life, especially about whether he's married, add more curiosity to his story. But what really stands out is the man himself, Samionye, who has devoted his life to solving any of the greatest mysteries in the world. The search on Oak Island is far from over.